setting is where and when the story takes place.
I'm Ginger Billman and I teach at Stillwater Public Schools.
Raise your hand if you can tell me what character means.
I just think whatever grade I'm teaching, as long as I'm with kids, I'm gonna love it.
Give her 2 claps, ready?
Being in Stillwater, I have the opportunity to work with lots of future teachers. I have a student teacher about every year, and I love getting to share different techniques and strategies. And then in the summer, I'm an instructor for Great Expectations, and so I have this opportunity to teach fellow educators. I think I just try and inspire them.
She just has a way of just making learning incredibly exciting, and she also provides just wonderful support and structure and character to their lives. We have traveled to Central America, to Honduras, a few times over the years.
We worked with teachers there to help improve their practices and their strategies.
We had been there just a few hours and she's already loving on their kids, kids that speak Spanish, but it doesn't matter. Loving kids is an international language.
I was teaching in Oklahoma City at the time, and I had a little guy had some difficulties learning, and we were working on just writing his first name. And we worked and worked and worked, and at Christmas time, he came in with a card and he said, "I'm so sorry I couldn't get you a gift," but he handed me this card and he had his name on it. It was perfectly written, and so it was just like one of those moments that you just go, yes, you know, he got it. It's kind of that aha moment, something I'll never forget. Just keeps me inspired to keep doing what I'm doing.
She is completely invested in her kids' lives. You know, that's one of the things that I think as a parent, you want to know that your child's teacher really knows them. My kiddo was a little apprehensive about starting school this year. I mentioned it just kind of briefly to Ms. Billman, and it was super important to Ms. Billman immediately to figure out how to connect with her before school started. She reached out to her, they had face-to-face time just to make sure that she felt comfortable coming in. And then that first day of school, Ms. Billman made a point to reach out to me after school and say, hey, she had a great day, she was smiling, playing with friends, and it just helped me to know that she took that concern seriously, that she invested in her in that day to help her be comfortable. I've been surprised already just how much my child's grown in her room, and I attribute that to her relationship that she immediately built with Ms. Billman and the time that she puts in to get to know her kids.
I love the Teddy Roosevelt quote, people don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. And I think that's so important in your classroom to build that culture of respect, build the relationships with your students so that they do feel comfortable to take a risk and they become more confident and able to learn and enjoy what they're doing.
If we can't make a mistake, that's right, and she fixed it.